Have you ever looked up and caught your dog already staring at you? Not glancing, not checking for food, not reacting to a sound, just staring directly into your eyes with an expression that feels strangely human. Sometimes while you're eating, sometimes while you're working, sometimes from across the room in complete silence, and sometimes so intensely that you end up asking the same question millions of dog owners ask. Why is my dog looking at me like that? Most people assume they know the answer. They want food. They want attention. They need to go outside. They're being weird. And yes, sometimes it really is about snacks. But if you think that explains every long, silent gaze your dog gives you, you may be missing one of the most fascinating emotional behaviors in the animal world. Because eye contact means something powerful to dogs. In nature, direct staring can be a threat. Among many animals, prolonged eye contact signals tension, challenge, dominance, or danger. Yet your dog does something unusual. They break that ancient rule. Only with humans they trust. Which means when your dog calmly stares into your eyes, it may not be random at all. It may be one of the clearest ways they communicate love, trust, curiosity, dependence, and emotional connection. Because in your dog's mind, your face is one of the most important objects in their world. And your eyes may be where the answers are. Most people never notice how early this behavior begins. Puppies quickly learn that human faces predict everything. Food comes from faces turning toward them. Walks begin when faces become alert. Praise happens when faces soften. Commands happen when mouths move. Comfort appears when eyes focus warmly. Very early in life, many dogs learn something simple. Watch the human face. That is where life changes happen. Over time, dogs become experts at reading us. They study facial tension, posture, voice tone, movement speed, breathing rhythm, and yes, eyes. Your dog may notice emotional shifts in your face before other humans do. They know your tired face, your stressed face, your playful face, your angry face, your sad face, your getting ready to leave face, which is why some dogs start reacting before you even say a word. They were watching long before you realized it. And staring into your eyes may be how they gather information. What mood are you in? What happens next? Are we going outside? Are you upset? Are you okay? Do you need me close? To humans, it feels mysterious. To dogs, it may simply be data collection. But there's another layer that makes this behavior extraordinary. When dogs and humans share soft, relaxed eye contact, both species can experience increased oxytocin activity. Oxytocin is often associated with bonding, trust, caregiving, and attachment. It's part of what helps parents bond with infants, part of what helps close relationships feel emotionally safe. And studies suggest dogs may participate in a version of that bonding loop with humans, meaning your dog may literally feel more connected to you during calm, mutual gaze. Think about how wild that is. Two different species, thousands of years apart, using eye contact to strengthen emotional bonds. So when your dog lies beside you and looks into your eyes peacefully, they may not just be looking, they may be connecting. This is one reason many owners describe certain looks from their dog as deep, soulful, or human, because emotionally, something real may be happening. But not every stare means affection. This is where many people misunderstand dogs. Context matters. A soft face, relaxed ears, loose body, slow blinking, calm breathing, usually safe, social signals. A stiff body, hard eyes, frozen posture, tension around food or toys, very different meaning. That kind of stare may signal discomfort, guarding, fear, or warning. Same behavior, different emotional state. That distinction matters because one stare says, "I trust you." The other may say, "Please give me space." Dogs communicate subtly. Humans often miss the difference. Another reason dogs stare into your eyes is anticipation. Dogs are pattern-learning machines. They know when dinner usually happens, when walks usually happen, when you normally grab the leash, when you usually stop working, when bedtime starts, when the snack drawer opens. If you're late, off schedule, or acting close to a routine moment, many dogs will stare to prompt action. It's their version of asking politely. Well, sometimes politely. That look across the room may mean, "You forgot something. It is 6:03. Dinner is at 6 o'clock. Please correct this immediately." Some dogs use eye contact more than barking because it works better. They learned you respond, you look back, you talk to them, you stand up, you move. Success. So they repeat the behavior. Quiet communication is often rewarded more than owners realize. Then there is the emotional support stare. Many dogs watch owners more intensely during grief, anxiety, sickness, or stress. They may sit nearby and simply look. No toy, no demand, no noise, just presence. Dogs are highly sensitive to changes in movement, scent, tone, and routine. When something feels wrong with you, many dogs become observant, and staring may be part of staying connected, monitoring, waiting, being available. Sometimes people say, "My dog knew I was sad." No one can claim dogs understand human emotion exactly as humans do, but they often recognize changes and respond to them. And sometimes the response is a quiet gaze that says more than noise ever could. Now let's talk about the stare that makes people uncomfortable. The middle of the night stare. You wake up slightly, and your dog is sitting there looking at you. Why? Usually the answer is less supernatural than people think. They heard something, need to go outside, want your spot, reacted to movement, or simply woke up before you did and checked in. Dogs often monitor sleeping humans more than owners realize. You are part of their environment, their routine, and often their secure base. If you move, cough, sit up, or change breathing rhythm, some dogs notice instantly. So yes, sometimes the midnight stare is just your dog doing quality control. There's also breed influence. Some breeds naturally orient to human faces more than others. Herding breeds often monitor handlers closely. Working breeds watch for cues. Companion breeds seek social contact. Highly bonded individuals of any breed may become face-focused with owners they trust. So if your dog seems to stare more than other dogs, personality and genetics may both play a role. Now here's something important. If a dog who normally makes warm eye contact suddenly avoids your eyes completely, pay attention. Behavior changes matter. Pain can reduce engagement. Stress can increase avoidance. Fear changes gaze patterns. Vision issues may affect eye contact. A relationship conflict, punishment history, or environmental stress can alter how a dog looks at you. Dogs often speak through changes in normal patterns, not only through dramatic behaviors. Sometimes what disappears tells you more than what appears. And then there's the question many owners secretly wonder: does my dog love me? Love is a human word describing a complex emotional experience. We cannot ask dogs to define it, but dogs show attachment, preference, distress during separation, joy at reunion, relaxation in presence, protective orientation, desire for closeness, and yes, calm, sustained eye contact with trusted humans. Call that what you want. Most people already know what it feels like. So the next time you look up and catch your dog staring into your eyes, don't assume they're being weird. Don't assume it's always food. Don't assume nothing is happening. They may be reading you. They may be asking something. They may be reinforcing a bond. They may be checking whether the most important being in their world is okay. Because to your dog, your eyes are not just eyes. They are signals, safety, emotion, routine, connection. And after all these years beside humans, dogs learned exactly where to look. If this changed the way you see your dog, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below. Does your dog stare lovingly, stare suspiciously, or stare only when food is involved? And if your dog follows you into the bathroom and waits outside the door, the psychology behind that behavior is even stranger than you think.